Emily Shaver, and I'm a sophomore here at Northwestern, and I'm studying intercultural studies. And for the past 2 years, I've been part of a group called Writing in the Sand on campus, and it's a local outreach ministry, and so we partner with an organization called Breaking Free, which helps women who are coming out of prostitution. And so last year, I was just a participant of the ministry and got plugged in, because I really was looking for an outlet where I could serve off campus and work with people who don't know the Lord and people who have been through a lot and have had hard backgrounds. And so when I first heard about Writing in the Sand, I got involved there. And then this year, I've had the opportunity to be one of the co-leaders of the ministry. Well, Writing in the Sand got started about 4 years ago, I believe, and it was really just a couple of girls here at Northwestern who learned about human trafficking and decided that they wanted to do something about it, and so they contacted an organization called Breaking Free, which is right here in the Twin Cities, and they asked, like, how can we get involved? Is there any way we can volunteer or partner with you guys? We just want to serve women who've been in human trafficking. And so these girls started the ministry, and basically it started from the ground up. They just really pursued relationships with women at Breaking Free and just built trust between the women who work there at Breaking Free and then the student body at Northwestern. And so over time, after a year or two, the Breaking Free had started allowing the girls at Northwestern have more and more access just to like really personal relationships with women in the program there, because there's a lot of just trust that needs to be built, and it's a sensitive ministry. It took about a year or two for that to really develop, but it's been awesome to see in the past 3 years since then how God has truly softened relationships and built this trust, and now women from Breaking Free are allowed to come onto campus and hang out with us here, or we often will go there and to the house where these women live and take them out for dinner or just bless them there. In fact, a week ago we had a birthday party for one of the women, and that was just a really fun celebration time to make her feel loved and special. And so yeah, it's over the past several years, it's neat to see how much more access and freedom we have just with what we do with the women at Breaking Free, just because of what a couple of girls started. The name Writing in the Sand has come from John chapter 8, and basically that's a chapter in the Bible where Jesus encounters a woman who's been in adultery, and actually the Pharisees bring this woman up to Jesus and ask him, what are we supposed to do with her? Like, she's an adulterous woman, and they were really trying to trick Jesus, but he bent down and he wrote some things in the sand, and really I don't know what he was writing or what that really signifies, but towards the end of the passage, he basically forgives this woman and lets her go.
My name is Mandy Cherico. I am a senior public relations major at Northwestern. My role with Writing in the Sand is co-leader, which means that I help with the group that goes to the Hazel House, which is the temporary housing for women who are just coming out of prostitution and are in the program that Breaking Free offers them. This past February, we had the opportunity to hold a craft fair for Breaking Free on Northwestern's campus, and that was really awesome. We had some girls on campus that donated crafts, and then we sold them, and all the profits went to Breaking Free. And we actually had one of the women from Breaking Free donate some of her crafts so that some of the proceeds could go to her and some could go to Breaking Free. And she is a really great lady. She's been through prostitution. She has had a really hard life, and she's now trying to start this jewelry business. So we just thought it would be a great opportunity for her. And I remember she told me after the fair that when she had gotten onto campus and went into Nazareth Hall, the first thing she did was go into Naz Chapel and just pray. And that's something that she never would have done. She's really skeptical about faith and about God and just anything having to do with Christianity. So that was one of the coolest things that has happened, I think, just with the connection of how God can work. And I mean, that might sound like something small, but for her that was the biggest leap of faith that she's ever taken.
Over the past couple of years working with this ministry, I feel like I've grown a lot. just as a person and in my relationship with the Lord. And I've just really, I think one of the main things I've learned through this ministry is that there are women who are in human trafficking who just feel so unvalued, who feel like they don't matter in this world, who don't feel loved, who don't feel purpose. In fact, there's one woman who doesn't have any family whatsoever in her life, and she just feels like her life is really pointless right now. But I guess my eyes have been open to like this huge issue, this giant of sex trafficking right here in the Twin Cities and all around the country. And I've seen how God's transforming love and the gospel of Christ can transform these women and really change their lives too.